Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Geologica. In this video we are going to see about the clay minerals and the related paleo environment. So here what happens is that there are a lot of questions are asked in the various NET and GATE examinations in which a particular clay mineral is given and they asked about the paleo environmental conditions. So we should have a general idea about the environmental conditions, that which conditions are applicable for the formation of different type of clay minerals. So we will see these things in this video. But before we begin, you can join our Telegram channel by searching Geologica 2020, or you can also follow me on Instagram by searching ggupta_99. You can also use the links which are given in the description box. So here I am going to explain these things through the various points, like the different type of clay minerals. So I have divided into the 4 parts: detrital clay, this is the clay CLAY, which are from the primary rocks. Second is the detrital clay, which are formed by the secondary rocks. Then orthogenic clays, and finally the diagenetic clays. So here is a table which you can see here. This table I have taken from a research paper. I will give the reference at the last of this video. So here in that research paper, this is the table, and you can find out the first is the detrital clays from the primary rocks. So here you will get the mineral quartz, which is most abundant, and it will shows not a specific value environmental conditions. And here it is the major X-ray diffraction peaks, which are used for the various crystal identifications or the mineral identification. Second is feldspar. It is also rare and it shows the weak chemical weathering. Same as the biotite mica, it also shows the weak chemical weathering. And if you have the muscovite mica, it shows no specific type of paleo environment condition. But as we move forward, the significance of the paleo environment will be more prominent, such as if you have the vermiculite, it is very common in the rocks and it shows the incipient chemical weathering or a regional type of chemical weathering. Then if you have the illite, it is most abundant in most of the clay rocks, but you will not get any specific value environment condition. If you have the kaolinite shows the extensive chemical weathering. Chlorite shows the weak or incipient chemical weathering. And chlorite are also rare as we consider the clays. Then you have the orthogenic clays, such as you have the smectite. It shows the high base cation silicon activity in solution, and it is promoted by the seasonal rainfall. If you are getting the smectite clay, it will promoted by seasonal rainfall. Then you have the kaolinite. It shows the extensive chemical weathering and which is promoted by the high rainfall and leaching. Then you have the halloysite, which also shows the intensive chemical weathering, but the most important thing is it alters to kaolinite upon burial. Then you have hydroxy interlayered minerals, ceopolite. So I am just telling whatever are important here. Here you can see the goethite is also common, and you will find the mildly acidic or oxidized soil, and it may undergo dehydration to hematite upon the burial. You have also the hematite. Gibbsite is rare, but it can be found as the acidic soil which is characterized by the intense chemical leaching process. Then fourth one and the last category is your diagenetic clays. These are like the illite, kaolinite and talc. Out of those, talc is rare, but you may get illite and kaolinite. For illite, it may be by the post-burial alteration of smectite group of minerals. Then you have kaolinite also. It may form by the post-burial alteration of smectite group of clay minerals. Then talc, it is formed by the post-burial alteration of high magnesium rich clay minerals, such as the sapiolite and pylagorskite. So these all about the topic. And here if we talk about the reference, so this is the reference as the paleosols as an indicator of paleo environment and paleoclimate, and this is written by Neil Tabor and Smothy S. Myers. So you can also search it on the ResearchGate. There you will get the full PDF of this research paper. So it's all about for today. In the further videos we will see some further concept by using the different research papers. Okay, so till then, thank you.